What's up, Sharika? I see you. Hello?
Then,
Wait, hold on, Fred. Hold on. Hello?
What's up, fellas?
Whoa. What's up, my brother?
Coolin', coolin'. You know, I'm tired of you coming on this got me and Fred looking like I'm looking like Ruben Studdard all ragged and shit. He look like Don Cheadle. You want to be like you the pimp or something. What's wrong with you, dog? I dressed up myself up a little bit. Hold up. You got me and Fred like we outcasts or something. Like you know what I'm saying? Fred look like Don Cheadle. I be like Ruben
like,
Studdard. I'm
like you about to,
sorry for
like you about to,
2004.
like you about to start singing, huh?
Nigga, here, dog. Sometimes you gotta watch this dude, bro. You want to come drag you on look at the mess.
That's not true, my brother. That's not true, bro. It's great to see y'all, dog. How was y'all day today?
Oh man,
No,
mine,
productive.
mine was crazy, bro. Let me tell you what happened, bro. Bro, at the brothers trying to get me out my $50 scratch off.
Huh?
Trying to get me.
What?
How that happen? We got 5 minutes.
Uh, all right, went in there, brought me three scratch offs, right? $150. Went right back in there to cash it. She said, well, I had two tickets. One was for $4, so I gave her both tickets. She scanned them, gave me the $4. So I'm scanning her. She like, wait on. I'm like, I want $50. She like, oh, that ticket was in that. I'm like, no, that ticket was something. I want $50. So she had put the ticket on the side, right? So she gave me the paper. They ain't never had to scan the pack to start the pack, right? So I brought another one because
Right.
she was trying to tell me that the ticket no good. So I brought another one, got the other guy to scan it. He scanned it, same thing, same little
Mm.
ticket, right? So bam, call a lot of people. A lot of people like, all right, give me the number on the thing. Give them the number. They call the store, tell them scan the pack, start the pack. Lady called me back. You can go get your $50 anywhere. She really, when I got
Wow.
when I asked her about the ticket, she was like it wasn't nothing. So she had it at the counter like she was gonna keep it. I, she was
Right.
expecting me to just walk off.
Right.
She really tried to get me.
I wonder how many more people she got like that before, though.
I don't know. I think
Right.
she got me before like that. The
Damn,
sandpaper face ass.
hey, bro.
Good thing not count.
Right, good thing you pay attention. You see what I'm saying? How was your day,
Right.
Cam? What you
Right.
got?
Man, productive, you know. We got to deal with my little knee problem, but it's here what it is. Show must go on.
Man, I just paid
It
attention. The
ain't.
man got on shades, man. I'm
I
like,
was just about to say that. I was just about to say, damn, dog.
Man, listen. Last week, we ain't talking about you with your little Frankie and Johnny furniture. I got my $50. Let them have it. And they was doing the show all month long in a fucking full of recliner chair. Now I say you got Louis the 14 behind them and a fucking Michelangelo picture. Boy, go sit your ass down somewhere. They did a show a whole month in a full of recliner chair. Now I say you got Louis the 14 shit behind.
Lord, 14.
That's
This
crazy.
dude's stupid, bro. You stupid. Y'all got this dude crazy, man.
All they come ask like you got on glasses, dog.
I just asked why you got on shades,
You
bro. That's it.
inside,
But
dog.
listen,
I mean, look, they're nice.
I'm
God
just saying,
damn.
They're
Fred.
just nice.
We gotta sometimes listen, dog. Sometimes you gotta watch your host, dog. He had you look like Don Cheetah. They want to look like Ruben Studdard. Sometimes we gotta look good for the audience, dog. Sometimes This dude is doing another one. He covered with the fur caps and the butterfly
I thought he
caps
was
and all
about
that
to start
bullshit.
singing, Cal. I ain't lying. Thought he was about to
I
start
know,
singing,
right?
boy.
So look like Martell Jordan. What's wrong with this dude?
That baby David Hollister. That's what that is.
Yeah, he could have been with a pinstripe hat on. You want me afraid of the mess?
Say, bro, this ain't gotta be about me, brother. Not at all.
I know.
If
I
I
was so
ask you
afraid.
how
Listen,
was
dog.
your
I'm telling
day,
you,
dog,
he
how
already
your day
talked
got
about
something to do
before.
with me, dog? What was going on, dog? I mean, I like the glasses.
They nice.
They're nice.
Say, I see you joining the Silver Fox Club. You getting it, dog. You getting it,
Yeah,
dog.
you see, every morning I wake up,
You
I
getting
got a
it,
new
dog.
one, dog. Oh, them bitches coming out.
Yeah,
Them bitches stubborn too, boy.
it
Them
look
gray
nice,
hairs.
dog.
Them gray hairs, boy. It don't
Yeah.
make no
Them
sense to
bitches,
pick them. Them
they
bitches
run
just
a
keep
full,
Nah,
breathing.
they run a full 2 and a 40, bro. Them bitches coming.
they're just coming. Hey, don't worry about it. Just embrace it, dog. Just embrace
Man,
it.
man, them
Them
bitches
bitches just
bad.
keep coming, dog.
Them
Say,
bitches
bro.
bad. Them
Look,
bitches beautiful.
on the first of the month, somebody gonna give you the check. Here, baby, take my check.
Too stupid, man.
This dude a clown. All right, it's 8:05. What you got to say, Cal?
Come on in, man. Y'all come on in. Y'all know how to go. Shut the door. Let all that out. It's gonna be a good show. Y'all already know.
Man, I
I got
hope
something for y'all to
everybody
tell.
like and share. Everybody like and share before we get started. Please like and share. Like and share.
Since you, since your grandma, your grandkids, send everybody. Everybody in the house should be watching. We're gonna be
Yeah.
world news in a minute. Let me start this thing off. You know how I get down. Joke of the week. I'm
You
gonna tell a
already
story
got the
that I heard
joke of
over
the
the
week. You
weekend.
got me, bro. Shit, fuck.
That was extra. That was a bonus because
That
you
was a
tried to get me
bonus.
first.
Bonus.
That was
That
a
was a
bonus.
bonus.
Listen. So talking to an old time over the weekend, right? Man was recovering alcoholic. I ain't had no idea. So then somebody offered that boy a drink. Said, man, you want a drink? He said, nah, I can't. He said, I would like to have one, but I can't. So he took the drink from that boy. I said, man, listen, you want some water? Boy, he trying to kill me? That's what you mean. So you know water drown people? He said, you know him the fucking gin and juice drown nobody, bitch. I had to I'll get some water, dog.
See, though?
That boy said, you know water drown people? You know, so on the news, no gin and juice drown nobody.
Say, though.
Man, shit.
Stop talking to the winos, though.
Stay from
Moral of the
by the
story,
corner
leave
store,
them old
blood.
folks alone, dog.
Stay from by the corner
Leave
store,
them old
blood.
folks alone.
Say, but you making
Oh,
viruses.
God.
You know what I mean? It's like, look, dog.
Dog, I was shocked. I had to do 11 that boy. Boy. I said, you don't want to drown people?
You never heard gin and juice drowning. Yeah, that is true,
You
though.
heard about it? He said there ain't no Jack and Coke drown nobody.
Say, but
Shit back.
stop, dog. Stop, dog. Just
All
stop
right,
being around
well,
the
let's get this
winos, dog.
show. Let's get this show started. What you got from your Earl?
What's happening with it, man? Y'all already know. What's the name of the show?
All
All
love
All
over
love
here,
love
over
over
baby.
here.
here.
You know what I mean? I'm
Let's
E.
roll.
Guyton, the creator. That's
Let's
Kev, the
roll.
comedian. And you got Free 504. Today we got a great show planned for y'all today, man. It's Carver Part 2. Yeah, we coming back at y'all with
Right,
another show about Carver. Just to reiterate our greatness. And that's just
right.
what it is. You know, we have a lot of things that's going on. Unfortunately, we have these graduating shootings. We don't know what it's going to lead to. You understand? It's sad that we can't even go to our child, family member graduation, but it's going to wind up being to where it's going to be video. You know what I mean? They're not going to let everybody in. You know, we having too many of these situations, not only in our city, but all over the world.
Right,
Our job being on this platform is to highlight the positive. That's the reason why we have this show. That's the reason why we started doing this, just to highlight the positive. So we got a host of things we're gonna be talking about today. We have Coach Nathaniel Roche that we're gonna be bringing on, the head basketball coach over there at Culver. He and his staff is doing great things. We're gonna bring him on. to talk about just the great things that they're doing at Carver. Every year they're recruiting. Every year they need more and more great students. We're gonna bring them on a little later just to talk about things that they're doing at Carver and where he see Carver going in the future.
Right.
We're gonna bring them on in a minute. But like I said, tell me about y'all times at Carver right quick before we bring them on a couple of minutes. Tell me about a good time you had at Carver, Cal.
Lunch and breakfast? Nah. Oh, hot donuts in the pack. Oh my God. Gumbo and grilled cheese sandwich. But
I should have went to Fran first.
but man, my time at Carver was great, man. I can remember before y'all got there, when I was at Carver, we only had one lunch period. You know, we sat at the whole school was outside at one time. That was the best time at Carver, dog.
Why your story, all your stories, I don't mean to disrupt you, but why they always gotta be centered around food? I mean, your story is
I'm
centered
just
around,
saying,
it's
dog.
like, go
I
ahead,
walked
Cal.
on top of the
Like,
bridge. I had 2 ribeyes.
hey, like you know, ran from the third period to the cafeteria before the line got low. Everybody calls was a track star for lunchtime. Even the fat girls that went to
Oh
the
no,
lunchroom.
no. Say that. Go ahead, Fred. Fred, tell me about one of your times, Fred.
He ain't finished. He ain't finished.
Wait, no,
You
let me
go.
tell my story, dog.
You gonna skip it. You go ahead
Listen,
on and skip
let me
it.
tell my story. I'm
Go
real,
ahead.
on the
Go ahead,
real.
bro. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
bro.
My time at Carver was like the late 80s, early 90s. That's when Carver was had one lunch period. And I mean, I can remember watching all of the older kids go downstairs by Dr. Hoover's office and had the jukebox and jamming and dancing and everybody sitting outside on the school lawn and having a great time, man. That was some of the best years to me in the beginning. 'Cause like I said, I was a freshman, so to see this, I'm like, man, this is real awesome. So that was one of my favorite moments at Carver. I had a bunch of them, but that was one of them.
That was one.
That was
That's
one.
it.
All campus lunch and stuff. You know,
Back to lunch.
Dr. Lindsay Moore running behind you. Dr. Moore running behind you in the project. They live at Honda, Toyota Corolla. Come on back to school.
What you got,
Man,
Fred? Tell me
speaking
about one of
on
your times,
speaking
bro.
speaking on Mr. Mo, like one of my favorite moments, bro, at Carver, bro, was actually cutting class, man. You heard me
Huh?
when Mr. Mo pulled up on us in the mailman truck. I don't know if y'all remember that. I don't know if you were with me, Earl,
No,
or
we
if
ain't cut
you
class.
what?
How you gonna
You
put me
did
with
cut
you,
class.
dog?
Stop lying, huh?
You know
Stop
what I'm
lying.
saying? Look,
I'm
look,
just
he just
saying.
started dry
Hey,
snitching.
bro.
He dry.
I'm just
I don't know if
saying,
you was
bro.
with me this time, Earl. That's dry
You
snitching.
you were
Nobody know I
probably
was
with
cutting
me,
with you.
Earl. Say, bro, like you cut your elective.
Just do it. I
Okay,
probably.
you
It's
cut your
like
elective.
I
You ain't
probably.
you ain't you
Listen,
All
I'm
ain't
right.
cut
fine.
the
I
you
plead the
ain't cut the
fifth.
big shit
Yeah,
that you
I know.
needed. You cut the elective every once in a while.
Go ahead.
Bad
What you got?
influence. But nah, let me stop playing, bro. My favorite moment at Carver, bro, was being in Mr. Mo class, the science teacher, bro. If that wasn't your favorite teacher, for as the funniest shit you'll ever hear, bro, some of the craziest stories, was being in Mr. Mo class, man. Now, I ain't never cut his class.
Well, see more.
LC, yeah,
LT
LC had
Mo,
a
man.
lot of stories though.
Yeah, man. A lot of crazy stories, too.
What about you, dog?
Hey, bro,
Hold up,
all
bro.
of it.
Look, bro. I ain't gonna tell y'all my best moment, dog. But that's for a whole nother time, man.
Man said
No, I can't say that one. I can't say that one.
that man said one moment. He ain't said a story to tell.
It's a story tied into that.
What happened? Tell me about it. I want to hear it, dog. Go
No,
ahead.
man, y'all.
We
Nah,
like I said, we got a few minutes before we ready to coach on,
no,
dog.
bro. Bro. Cause you was a bad influence, bro. So go on to the next
Oh,
story, bro. Huh?
Who? Kev? Kev. Yeah, Kev was a bad influence. You're right.
Yeah, was a
well, I
bad
know indeed,
influence.
knew.
On to the next
Anyway,
story, Cal.
anywho, I was a bad influence. I ain't even know y'all in school. I met y'all outside of school by
And that's
Mr.
cool.
Blake's shop. By Mr. Blake's some old ragged ass donuts.
Them donuts, huh?
With the flies on it for extra sugar. Don't worry about the flies. Don't worry about the flies.
Say
Boy, try
dog.
to try to skip that lunch line, Coach Reese, to hurry something.
Ooh.
Say dog.
What, what about you, man?
Look, I loved everything about Cole. I mean, like I
Yeah,
said,
man.
Carver was fun though. I mean, I had fun at school. Fun. I really enjoyed myself. I mean, academically in the
Yeah.
band. You know, like that's how I learned how to type and do all the things that I'm doing right now in my job. You know, this thing about it, I hated typing. I hated to even go to that class, though. I hated the fact I had that class. But look how much I'm doing it right now. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Everything that I hated doing at Carver prepared us, bro. Carver
Yeah.
Right,
prepared us for the future. That's why I'm really an advocate about getting some of these trades put back to school, dog. Carver really prepared us. That's why I loved everything about it, dog. It was so real
right,
to me. It was just so real. You know, everything was going on. It was just so real, bro. You couldn't. The teachers loved you, and you saw, and it showed that they loved you. They really cared about you, bro.
Right.
They really cared, and that's why I'm so happy to hear all these great things that's going on at Cole. That's why I'm so happy to
right,
have these people to come on and speak and tell us because we not there. But like I said, all my times at school was good. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I
Right. Right.
said, from my favorite time when
When I taught you how to play mellophone.
my favorite time was no like when I was in the I think eight going to the ninth grade and we had the award ceremony. There we go, Coach Nate. We had the award ceremony. Say, bro,
right.
that's the year I had got what? I had got 11 trophies that year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that time was just so memorable because you know Earl Jackson when Earl was called, we both got up. So we both walked to the stage. It was number
Hmm,
one
hmm.
in the top 10, right? So,
Right.
you know, Miss Francois had this long speech about number one. So she kept saying all these great words about this person, and nobody knew who it was, right? So she said Earl, and everybody was like, so we didn't hear the last name. So imagine both of us see each other walking to the stage, right? So it's
Right.
like, so
Somebody.
look, nobody knew who it was. Well, we didn't know because everybody was standing up clapping, right? So it went from clapping to everybody laughing. So we didn't know who they was laughing at because both of us still kept walking on the stage. So we
Right.
know it was one of us, right? So when we got up there, Miss Francois said, "No, Earl Jackson." I said, "Earl Guyton." And the whole auditorium started laughing. I was like, I felt bad for him in that moment. You know what I mean? Because you accompanied me all the way to the stage. You know what I mean? So it was like, God damn. You know what I mean? So I let him hold the trophy. So you know what I mean? I wasn't a bad sport about it. I said, look, man,
Right.
you can
Right.
hold
Right.
that bitch, you heard me. Because I went back and got the bigger trophy for the overall. You know what I
Right.
mean? That year I
All the
had
time.
like I said, I was racking up that year.
Thought
You know,
you was MG. You was MG that year, huh, dog.
dog, look,
You
I
know.
was full. I was full
Oh.
of trophies. You know what I'm saying? Look, that
Uh.
shit felt
Hey,
good, dog. I ain't gonna
Fred,
lie.
Right.
the moral of that story is get your employees while they're still in high school. Get the man working for him. Hold my shit. Hold my shit. One time be proud for that man. Try, try to recruit that man in high school. Hold my stuff.
Yeah.
You always have been like that, dog. Why shine? You got shine that bitch every now and then.
Say, bro, I ain't
That's
seen
why
him
he
in a
kept
while,
around.
bro.
I thought he was going. I thought he was gonna say, man, my bro, went over there to the mellophones and he showed me the ropes over there. I thought he was gonna give me a little credit for that, but
So you want us
That's
to
fine
start this
now.
this, this on live? All right.
So
Say, I'm gonna give you your credit. Yeah, when I first started, you helped me out with a couple of things.
I ain't
I
say
really,
you my
we gonna do this
dog. You
on
my
live. I
dog.
mean, like
You
I
my
said,
dog.
that's my dog. My dog helped me out with a couple of things. So look, anything. So
You
when y'all
know,
say I was cool and I was
yeah.
good,
My
he want
dog
all the
always helped
credit.
me. My dog
He
always
want
helped
all
me
the
out,
credit when
man.
y'all said I was cool and I was good. He said I
No,
talk.
that's
That's
your
what he
credit,
wrote.
dog.
That's what
I
he
know.
wrote.
I ain't say. Yeah, there you go. I ain't say that, bro. I ain't say that, bro.
Say,
I
bro,
ain't
I'm
say
ready
that.
So
for Coach Nate.
Only
Coach
thing I
Nate, if you're
said,
ready to come on, I'm
cool
ready
me
for you.
on up. Come on, man. Let's get it started, man.
Yeah, I'm waiting on him to come through right now. Say, dog, like I told you, dog, I give you your props. Don't act like I ain't give you your props, dog.
Mm.
listen,
What you say, Cal?
Nah, you was cool though, bro.
you
You
talking
was
about
cool.
that? You talking about the graduation shooting? I think I ain't gonna touch on it, but also, man, it's it's not just the kids that that's not involved on graduation getting spurred. It's also just a thing about parents that might have their only kid that's graduating, or might have a kid that he the only kid that probably graduated out of the family, or he's the first kid, or he's the whatever. So
Right.
you messing up the whole graduation, even not just for the students, but for the parent that waited this whole 12 years, or how many years of the child life just to see walk off the stage. But now they get ruined by somebody else's stupidity.
Right.
Yeah, man. That hurt. That really hurt. I mean, this gonna really affect people that really won't be at these kids' graduation.
Right,
This really gonna affect them. Honestly, it's sad,
right.
but some
Man,
has to.
prayers to the grandma dude lost her life, man, the other day to that senseless
Right.
shooting.
Yeah, but some has to be done to curb. All right. No matter why we waiting on it, no matter what you're gonna do, it's gonna be one answer to this problem. Okay, no matter what you do. So it's like, so if they give out less invitations,
Hmm.
what that got to do with outside?
Right.
So you solved that problem about inside, but what about outside? That don't have nothing to do. Also, so you want more cops' presence outside. Well, that's great.
Right,
Cops are there to stop crime. That's
Right.
great. If the staff know what's going on, or the staff know that they might have a fight, it'd be good to let the crime stoppers know that, hey, a crime might happen, right?
right,
We don't want to utilize the police. We pay our taxes that pays their salary, right? They are there to
right,
protect and serve us. But if we know something, we got to let the police know what's going on. That's why I say, so like
right,
any answer you come up with is going to be part of a answer to a big old problem, right? Because nobody know why they was shooting. Nobody know why they was fighting. Nobody don't
right,
know. So it's like, what, you got these kids being penalized, so now their whole family can't come now because of something that they didn't do, but not theirs. So it's for the kids that's coming behind them,
right.
right? So what, the good got something for the bad?
Well,
Well,
did
look,
go ahead, Kev. Go
I,
ahead, Kev.
I think, like I was telling, like me and Earl talking about yesterday, and me and Fred off of air, I feel as though if you know of a altercation that's going on within the family before the graduation, wouldn't it be easy to put a stop to it at the house before it gets to the graduation?
Yeah. Because most of the time, you know the tension. You you know what's going on at home.
Right,
So
right,
it can start there, but you also have a lot of
right,
these parents that indulge in some type of activities with their kids. You see it on
right,
social
right,
media all the time. Like, you know, go out there and fight. You make
right,
kids fight. Some kids don't even much like fight. You see what I'm saying? But you make them fight. The parent make them fight. And I done been there. You see what I'm saying? That's how we grew up. But all kids don't want to be physical like that. So when you force a kid to be physical like that and a parent into it, you get outcomes like that. You see what I'm saying? And they go back to the guns. You have so many scary people that have access to guns. Not saying everybody that have guns are scary, but when you can just go into when you have so many people, let me give you an example. Right? Let's say me and Kev get into it in the store, right? I don't have a gun on me. It might not even must go nowhere. All right, cool, man. You go your way, you go your way. But if I have a gun on me and I'm one of them type of people, I'm already scary. I'm already used to people picking on me. Man, fuck you, Kev. Even if I ain't gonna say I'm gonna act like I don't know him. Man, fuck you, man. It is what it is. What?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So when I had a gun on me, I'm extra motivated. I'm extra hyped up. My adrenaline pumping now more than usual if I didn't have it on me. Now I'm all with the protect your family and all that, but we gotta change. We gotta change some of these laws on how people getting guns. We have too many people. We have too many of the wrong people with access to guns. See what I'm saying? You got
Right.
people get guns and they act like they were stolen. You see what I'm saying? And sell them off on the
Hmm.
streets. Unless so you have all type of ways to get guns out here. And a lot of people have them. Really scary. I hate to say it, but they react off of having guns because usually they wouldn't even must try to get into a physical altercation. So they return. They revolt to that. You see what I'm saying? So that's why you have all these actions at schools like that because a lot of young people with guns, a lot of scary parents with guns, and they used to seeing it. I can go on all day about the guns, man.
But you got something to say about that right quick, Kevin?
No, no. Like I said, not really because either way it goes, it's still systems. Whether you
Right.
a coward
Simple.
with a gun, whether you a responsible person with a gun, it's your attitude level that makes the guns having in your possession bad. If you have a bad attitude or you have a short temper or any little things that you all, you're right. You should not have a possession of guns in your possession.
Right.
You know,
I just
in
think
the
it should be. I just think it should be some type of. And I'm cool with everybody with their rights to bear arms, but I think, like for instance, man, you have to take a 6 hour class, right? 6 to 12 hour class for driver license. Why we don't do that with guns? See what I'm saying? You 18, you can just go in there and buy a assault rifle. Just buy it without even no type
right.
of training. You see what I'm saying? Like it shouldn't be that easy. Let him have some training. Make sure he takes some shooting courses and some type of mental health examination and you know an anger management class. I think everybody should have to do that to get a gun, bro, because it's everybody loose with them. They loose with the guns. And I don't want to start nobody getting on us about the Second Amendment, so I don't really want to get on that. But that should be that that can be an answer for some of the gun problems, bro. Just to get off subject for a minute.
Well, like we're changing the laws. When it comes down to the guns, that's going to affect the people that buy guns,
Right,
right? Most of the people, most of the people that's doing crime is not going to the store and buy guns. They're getting
right.
them off the
Mm-mm.
street.
Get them
Now,
off the
what
street.
that law may help is curbing some of the ones that come in there with the mental health problems.
Right.
I think right, curbing some of that from getting guns. But just like the other guy in Texas, they was saying he didn't have any mental health problems. So
Right, right.
in that scenario, I mean, that's why I
If
say
they
no
don't
matter.
have me, yeah, you're right. The one who had he had the
Right.
number 14 and a nigga on the barrel. Yeah, I don't think that's not a mental. They just a racial. Right.
So you didn't change the law. We got the law changed. Someone
But
like
you
that
still
still go purchase a gun and still do what he did.
uh that's a,
That's why I ain't saying
Right.
you wrong, but it's like
right, right, right.
it's like
But
damn, dog. What could we do? Really?
it's man, with people like that, I don't know. Just like they can track these rappers all day and maintain and know exactly what these rappers are. I'm quite sure they know about the number 14 and what that stands for. And I'm quite sure
Old
they didn't
Paul
see
Milligan
that.
joined up.
I'm quite sure they didn't see that on his timeline many times. Like I said, anytime we talk about anything positive, all of a sudden Facebook starts messing up. So I'm quite sure they know about the things he was posting.
Right.
It's just what they pay attention to, man. I don't want to get off topic, so we can get on. We can make this a whole nother topic down the line. Cause I really
Yeah,
got some things I want to say, but I don't want to get off topic about it.
yeah. I'm waiting on Coach Nate, so you could have just filled in the time. And that's the thing. I know he was coming. They had a game. He said he was gonna come straight after the game. So he
Right.
texted me, so I know he should be coming on. But just to rebuttal what you were saying about that, Fred, like I said, we can fill up the time. What is up? What's up, Will? I see you, baby. Look, dog, no matter what we do, and like I said, nobody wrong, but it's
Right.
always going to be a
Nobody
part and
wrong.
come down to accountability.
Right.
Accountability,
Mm-hmm.
just like I saw what Bert or some one of them had posted, it come down to accountability. And it come down to us,
Right.
honestly, dude. We got to realize we live in a racist country, bro.
Hell yeah. Not going nowhere.
It was built on it. You know what I
Right.
mean? So it's like
That's
that's our
why they feel
realization, dog, and that's a sad part of it. What you say?
right, and I think that's one of the reasons why they so protective of that Second Amendment. Because one of the things I really think they were about most, and I think they feel us coming together and they thinking that we would try to do them exactly what we did them, which is totally not true. Because I done heard that from a few people that I done talked to before on that level. But yeah,
Hmm.
they feel that, bro. So that Second Amendment, they don't want never get rid of their rights to bear arms.
But it's
They
not
don't
get rid of
never
the
want.
rights. You don't want really want to get rid of
No,
your
I,
rights to
I
bear
get that,
arms.
but go back to what we were just about talking about the racial shit. That go back to that. You see what I'm saying? That's why I don't really want to get off topic because we supposed to be talking about Carver, but man,
Yeah, that's crazy though, dog. And like I said, man, we gotta start loving each other. We gotta start, liking each other. It's like dog, a lot of our problems is within us. A lot of our
right.
problems within us. That multiple shooting, that multiple
Another
shooting,
Right.
multiple
dog.
shooting today. Yeah, just had another one today at a hospital,
Mm.
Oklahoma.
Hold on, boy, that's not.
They out there in Tulsa.
I don't know if it was Tulsa. I seen
It was
Oklahoma.
in Tulsa.
Tulsa, crazy.
Oh, it's sad, though. Like I
That's
said, it's
sad,
sad.
man.
It's
But
sad, though.
guns been a part of the world for a while now, bro. And I know we ain't gonna never get rid of them. A
Right.
lot of people, you need them because we
To
got a lot of criminals out here. Got a lot of stupid criminals out here, so gotta protect yourself and your family.
Mm.
So I guess we ain't got coach on yet.
No, dude, and that's the thing is it's 8:33, and I know he was saying he was coming right after practice, right after the game,
Right.
because they had a game. So I figured it was gonna be an hour, but he's gonna be popping his head in a little bit. We talked pretty
Ain't
lengthy
no big deal.
earlier. Yeah, we talked pretty lengthy earlier. But
We could
what you about to say?
we could talk about Carver, man. Just between us and the guests. And look at Paul making a chime in.
What's
What's
up,
up, Nick?
Paulie? Paulie said, Bishop Paulie, will I call him on here? That boy said Kev got shades on like he cute.
That
You
bitch.
probably couldn't see that with the shades on, Kev. So, yeah.
I saw him. So he trying to start
Man,
messing.
I said something about the shades. Oh, that boy attacked me, dog.
That boy attacking everybody when he
I
talk about the
thought we was
shades,
on the
though.
band bus again for a second, man.
No, I gotta get everybody. What's my name? I'm the comedian. I gotta get everybody. Just like I'm about to make an outside bus. See for some of y'all that come home from work, y'all ladies say put y'all keys in my purse, your nuts on the counter. I'm gonna make an outside bus. They're like a game bus. I'm gonna come to your neighborhood, put in front of the door, the big old bus. So you come on outside, we can sit in the bus, we can chill, smoke, drink, talk. You can't go outside, so I might come to you.
An
God damn.
outside bus for
Outside bus.
dudes
Still
that
come to the outside bus.
put their
For grown men
keys.
that can't get out the house.
That's
What grown man
crazy.
can't get out the house, dog? I
That's
don't understand
crazy.
that,
I'm
dog.
just saying.
So,
Some people can come inside, can't go nowhere.
say, dog. Like I said, I don't know no
Man,
grown
that's
men
kind of a good idea, bro. Go ahead on and make that happen.
I'm telling you.
It might work for
Somebody gonna call us and say, "Dog, my girl tripping, man.
you.
Pull up with the bus. I'm gonna come outside. I'm gonna come outside and talk. Pull up the bus, man. Me, you, Fred, on the bus, we drinking, chilling, talking. Things you can't do inside.
I got a
Yeah.
question for y'all. Tell me this:
What you got?
what year had the best class night?
Oh, 1992. No doubt.
1992. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Oh man, you had Waleed, them dudes bought it, dog. I can't lie. Them dudes had the best class night, dog. Waleed in them class, them boys had the best class night to me. Yeah, right there doing the LL Cool J. You had you had Waleed them doing New Edition, and then you had it was a nice class night. Matter of fact, that's the last one I went to was that one. Because after that, course, no more class night. Too many back in the
We had a class
auditorium.
night. We had class night in '96, dog. I think '96 was the last
What?
year. Yeah, we had a class night. You tripping, boy? Our shit was dope. We had the
Dude,
best one,
we
and
had
that's
that
why I asked
94.
you that question.
But 92, dog. You got to go back and look at 92 class night, boy. Them dudes, those on point, dog.
Yeah. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
You remember the class night, Fred?
91, 92.
Yeah, boy. I was, say,
And
bro.
but DL said that shit was better than 1990. I don't know, dog. The 91, 92 era had, I don't know. We have to look that back up and see again.
Dog. Say, dog. I ain't gonna lie, dog.
So I
96.
said, oh, 04. Man,
Oh, four.
oh, 04 was coming.
My wife and them did
Oh,
it in
04 was
oh
coming.
04. I didn't even know they were still doing it. So yeah. Well,
All right.
who said that?
Oh, 04 was coming to move.
Okay. Well, Class of '94 ain't have a yearbook, Bert? Y'all didn't have a yearbook, Kev?
Hold on, dog. Hold on,
I'm
dog.
just
Let's tell
reading the
everybody that.
comments.
We
I'm
had a
reading the
yearbook.
comments, dog. I can't read the comments.
I can't remember. We had a year mug and a year shirt. I think we had a book.
Boy, look here. God damn.
That boy, old Fred had to go inside the street light came on.
That's why you always do that, dog.
He always got to dip out. He got to go eat. You got to come back and fridge his food. Come back and corn the rice in his fucking teeth. She said, man, my girl just cooked.
See, bro? 96, dog. I ain't gonna lie. I used to like 95 Spirit. 95 had nice spirit. They had the school spirit. 94.
Man, I'm telling you, I think 91, 92 era, them dudes, I believe they'll do. To me, I ain't gonna say everybody, but to me, they what they was, dog.
Shit.
That boy Paul said Fred Foreman cover 840. I ain't saying dog. Paul Mickey said.
What he said?
The boy said your phone get covered 840.
Nigga say your shit go up automatically. Say dog. Tell me
Hey,
something.
answer this question for the audience out there.
What you got?
What y'all think was the best school? Was it the old car with the see-through bricks, or the second built car, or the one they got now? I like the old car, dog. The old car was,
Like the old call. You biased, bro.
yeah. You sit in the classroom and look out the window, see all the drug dealers coming at 12 o'clock noon, picking everybody up.
That's what I'm saying. This dude here, dog. This dude here, dog.
Ah,
Tell me what the new one
man,
have
tell you,
that
the
the
old
old
car
one
was,
don't.
Nah, I'm
they ain't got no
I still
bricks.
messing with Cal. I like it the old one.
Man, the original building that was the best building Carver built. Even if it was regular in some areas, but that was the best building they had, dog. Everybody said the old school. See, everybody like the old Carver. You know, we used to ride that ram in front of that Carver.
Say that again, Kev.
You know, we used to ride the ram right there in the circle.
You had to ride the ram as a cram, dog.
You got on the ram, Kevin.
You had to ride the ram as
Kid,
a
who?
cram, Cal.
Man, no, that nigga ain't right no fucking ram.
You just said you rode the ram.
No,
You
I said
just said
y'all.
you rode. Bitch, you ain't say no y'all. You
I
said you
said,
rode the ram.
Oh, coach,
Yeah.
coach said he been trying to get on since 8:15, man. Gotta send
Where
him
he
the link.
at? What's
where
his
he at?
name?
Gotta tag him.
What he under?
Gotta go to his man.
I don't see his name. I thought his name
Yeah, I'm
was
about to say I
Dwight
don't see his
Howard.
name either.
You, I ain't you friends with him. I ain't friends with him on Facebook.
Oh, hold on. Where you just read that from, Fred? That in the
Dime. There you go right there. The last one.
You see, you see him in there?
No, I don't see his name.
it's
No.
Earl Guyton. Yeah, EARL
Earl
Guyton.
on the phone with him now. Told you, David Hollister on the phone right now with
Yeah, look like Martell Jordan.
him.
Say, dog, I'm trying to get this video done. Y'all trying to sneak me, huh? Hold up.
Yo, I'm trying to see the coach name in the comments. I don't see his name in the comments.
He probably ain't known that yet.
Wait, hold on. I'm on the phone with him now.
All right. This is how we do it.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la.
I'm in like Jazzy Fizzle. Jay Fizzle, he look like Montel Jordan. Fred, they got the project.
I know I am. That's where I'm from. Fuck. You hit it on the nose.
Okay. But Carver had the best dances yet. Carver dances rolling, boy. That boy James O'Connor had everybody back on nights.
Yeah, James. James got all the pictures of everybody. James probably got a
Everybody.
picture of everybody.
I can't accept you while I'm on here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Well, what you want to do?
Tell him
He said it just coming from the game. They just be called what the score was? They just be called 59-29. They just not making it in just not.
Wow.
all right.
Um
Now we
we
probably can
gonna
do
want
it. I
you
can
just say
back
Fred?
out. I can back out, send him a friend request. He can come on. I can come back on. Then he'll be able to see as a friend of mine. And then come on, prior like that.
All right.
Right.
You
All
probably
right.
can ask again and try that.
All right. Look, Fred said he gonna send you a friend request right now. Cause if I click off the live, it's gonna, like I said, everything gonna be off. So
Right.
Fred about to send you one right now. Fred Sylvester. He about to add you right now. He said he just did it right now. I'm gonna click you off, Fred.
All right. He be one with the Twitter bird is about Sylvester the cat.
Hey man, look, we appreciate y'all patience. We appreciate y'all patience. Like I said, we won't get the coach on. We won't have the coach talk to y'all.
Right.
It's about an awesome job he doing, man. Like I said, he and his staff is doing a great job. We appreciate y'all patience. We're gonna get him on in a few minutes. Like he said, he just coming in. They just had a game. They played call, beat him by 30 points. That dog it. I guess they're still doing what they're doing. Unfinished business, huh?
Right. That's what it is.
What you was saying,
But
though?
he has done a lot with the basketball team, man. Like I said, filling fulfilling the shoes like with a Coach Priestley, man, and coming into Carver with the with that mindset we're gonna be a winning a team. That's huge, because Coach Priestley has some great teams when out of Carver.
Coach who?
So Coach Priestley, the basketball coach,
Priestley?
the one. Mm-hmm. See, that's what I'm saying, dog. Y'all young. I've been at Carver a long time. I helped build Carver. When I was in brickmanship class, we built all those
Mm-hmm.
concrete benches out there.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Mr. Reynolds. That's what I'm saying. See, Carver ain't got that kind of stuff no more. Dog.
Okay. You and Fred friends now?
Yeah,
All right.
I'm
You
about to tell you.
about to tag it right now? Fred about to tag it right now, my brother.
Hold up.
Hold your patience. It's gonna be okay.
He gonna tag you. It's gonna be in your notification. He gonna show that Fred Sylvester just tagged you to a live or a post. You did it, Fred?
Yeah, like Paul Mickey said, he got the 8:45 cutoff time. That boy phone cut off it on all day. But yeah, I got a few questions for him when he come on. Like I said, first of all, I will congratulate them on the huge success and the
Mm-hmm.
win. But you know, he
Say,
said,
bro.
"DM, I've been there for a long time."
Fred just went off. He's supposed to be tagging you right now. We should be having you on. I wonder what happened to Fred now. God dog.
Just just tell just bring on who you can bring on.
Yeah, Kevin. I don't see Fred no more like he not even on.
And his Wi-Fi did.
Well, I'm gonna have to.
So I see.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do, dude. Oh, Fred coming back right now. Let me see if he able to get
Man, I was trying to tag Coach in.
him. You tagged him in
He
there?
don't want to bring his name up like to tag him.
They won't bring his name up.
Yeah, me and him friends.
You just sent them the link.
Still not
Mm-mm.
type his first
All
name
right.
in. Still not
There you
popping
go
up.
right there. There you go right there. I'm adding you right now,
Oh,
brother. I'm
all
gonna hang
right.
you up. Hang me up because I can't hang you up.
What I said? Hey, no, coach, that's free. You move spots on my. Wow, you hear me?
What's up, coach?
Coach, you can hear us, Coach? Say something,
You
Nate.
can't do it.
Can't hear you.
We can't hear you, Nate.
Dang, you gotta bring him back on, dog.
Yeah, he gonna come right back on.
Claudia said Coach Priestley was one of the best coaches they had that call.
Oh yeah,
So you remember that. That was for your time.
that what Derek just said. Sound like you did 10, 15 years over there. All right,
Man,
I ain't snuck you, but I was
I've
just
been
reading the
calling for a long
comments.
time. Hold on, I just thought about what you said, man.
Hello, there we
Hey,
go.
Y'all can hear
Yeah,
Yes,
we
me?
got
sir.
you now.
Yes,
what's
sir.
going on, man?
We
Hey,
good. We
my
good.
brother, my
How
brother.
you make out tonight, man?
Hey, bro. Hey, man, I'm doing good, man. Thank y'all dudes for reaching out, Brian, having me on the show, man.
Hey,
Oh,
It's a
man.
it's a pleasure
Appreciate you
to have.
hey,
coming on,
bro.
coach.
We look, bro. We happy to have you, bro. Coach Nathaniel Roche. Roche, how you pronounce your last name? Roche. Coach Nathaniel
Roche.
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 All right, dog. You're All-American college, played overseas in France for 6 years, and you've been coaching high school for 6 years. And you, man,
Yeah.
look, let's clap that up. Let's clap that up because you got your first ring. You got your first ring in 6 years. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Right.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying,
Right,
bro?
right.
You're gonna have to start from the
6 years.
beginning because, like I said, you play ball professionally, bro. Tell us about that before you even get into
Yeah.
college. I mean, to college,
Right.
and then how you transition over to teaching high school.
Like, man, playing basketball did a lot for my life, dog. Like, I'm a kid that come from a single mom household. My dad he was around, but he
right.
wasn't there a lot and stuff. So basketball was able to kind of help me see the world, like take me so many different places. Like being a kid coming from, the ghetto, the product that we come from. So, man, playing overseas gave me a chance to see a lot of stuff, to have a different perspective on life, bro. And shit, after that, I just wanted to come back and start impacting the kids, like the youth, being around basketball, because
Right.
that's what saved me. So really, to be honest, like after that, I got hooked up with Brian Simmons, buddy, and we coached together at West
Okay.
Jeff. So I was an assistant. I went to him when I came home, and I was like, man, look, you somebody that I looked up to when I was a kid playing basketball. Like this, what I want to do. Like I want to come back to right where I'm from. I want to be in New Orleans, and I want to be around basketball, and I want to inspire them kids, motivate them, and help them go further than what I did. Because coming up, coaches that coached me at the park, the playgrounds, and the high school, like we looked at them dudes as like heroes, father figures. That was the ones that gave us the game to keep us out of trouble. So, man, that's what I wanted to do, and that's how I ended up at Carver.
Mm.
What you say, Fred?
I just want to know, man. Losing like the top player in the state, losing Dorian and losing Lil Willie. Like, what players you looking at, man, to step up and take on that leadership role? It's coming to you.
I'm looking at first of all, bro, let's
Yeah,
give it up
yeah,
for them three
yeah.
kids, man. Them three kids had an amazing high school
Right.
basketball career. Let's give it up for them, man. They had an amazing high school basketball career, like bringing the ninth wall, bringing the Carver community back. Those kids that's right there from that area, they got community ties. So before I talk about the kids that we got upcoming, man, I want to give every platform, every moment that I have to, honoring them kids, because those was 4-year kids that
Yeah.
bought into the process. Me being a young coach, me being a new coach, us having a losing record to becoming what we are now. So
Right,
give it up for
Nick.
them
right, right.
kids first, man. Um,
Right.
Up and coming, man. We got two kids in the senior class that's gonna be graduating in 2023, man. The first kid is Jalen Hicks. Jalen Hicks is about a 6'5", 6'6" guard. Like we played him. He started the last 2 years, and we played him at the four, at the power
Mm-hmm.
forward position. And he was a kid that came in as a freshman, bro. He was super talented. He had size, and he could do a lot of
Right.
things. But we had other kids that was older, that was more athletic, more stronger, and he went through the ringers. He learned all the ropes, and this is his senior year. He's a
Right.
state champion. He scored 20 in the playoffs. He scored 17 in the playoffs. He locked down one of the top players coming up in his class, Corey Chess from McMain.
Hmm.
And that's the first player I'm gonna
Yeah.
talk about, Jalen. Like
Right.
offensively, he can score from outside. He can score inside. He don't mind playing defense. I think that he a kid that like people gonna be raving about. I think he a kid that could definitely play on the next level. He gonna get some
Yeah.
some college
Right.
love. And I wanted to highlight him first in that senior class. The next kid, Ken Wine White, man. Ken Wine White been with us since a freshman as well. About a 6'4", 6'5" kid, kind of long, wiry, athletic, shoot threes. So, expect to see a lot from him, giving us some offensive, help, making shots, getting the crowd
Right.
into it. The next kid I'm gonna talk about is Lawrence Nathan. Lawrence Nathan is a Ninth Ward kid. A lot of people call him Bam. I
Mm.
don't know if y'all familiar with Bam. Bam, like a 6'1", 6'2" lefty,
Wow.
man. Like his game so crafty. If you know the kid, you know him from shooting the
Yeah.
ball from damn near
Right.
half court in the middle school game. So I feel like we loaded, bro. Like I'm thinking
Yeah.
back to back.
Yeah.
I ain't, I'm trying to go get us another championship. I think we got some good seniors and some good juniors, bro. And them freshmen, they was tall, but now they big
Right.
and tall. So you got to see them too. Got to see them
Right.
too.
Yes.
What you got,
You got.
Cash?
You got. Go ahead.
All right. First of all, man, congratulations, man, on your success you had this year. I got two-part questions. Carver have had some great coaches that come through there, and some of them made it to the championship round, but didn't bring the trophy home. And you did it this year. I want to know what's your I want to say it. What's your strategy? What's the strategy you had to get? In other words, hold up. And part two of my question: how you keep those kids focused on so much distraction that got going on in the world right now, with social media and everything that's going on? How you keep your basketball kids focused?
I think, just trying to give them all like a common goal to work towards. Like, the last 3 years, the first year we went to the Final Four. We lost in the Final Four game. I think that was like 2019, maybe
Right.
2020. And we go back the next year, like we have the year of the pandemic, we have a season, I think we lost maybe like 2 games or so. And they losing the championship by one. So coming back with a team that been through all that, like, it's hard to keep the kids away from the distractions, but I think when it got down to like, all right, this is what we all want. We trying it our way. It's not working. Coach keeps saying we got to come together. Let's try it that way. And I think we clicked at the right time, bro. Like we really clicked at the right time last year because even though it was all good in the end, like the beginning of the season, we struggled. We had so much talent. We had kids that was the number one player in the state of Louisiana. We had another kid that everybody's saying he number two
Right.
or he could be number one. Then you got Willie Anderson before the world even knew who Willie Anderson was. And he coming up in the ranks and he's feeling like, man, I could do me, I'm good. And I think the togetherness that we put together in our program, bringing them together, letting them know that, like, man, look, one-on-one, y'all good. But one person ain't gonna beat the other
Right.
five people that's
Right.
coming at us. Like we gotta do it together. And it was just like it became a brotherhood, man. I kind of looked at it as to like, they growing up instead of me trying to be hard on them and come down on them, just be like a big
Right.
brother to them and bring them
Right.
together. And I think when I started doing it, middle of the season, like they started trusting each other. They started trusting me more. and that's how we became unstoppable. And the distractions wasn't even the distractions that was there. Like we seen them, but we laughed at them because we all knew that, like, man, we going at the same thing together. Like we ain't even looking at that right now. We full speed
Right.
ahead. Like we ain't looking left. All right, we straight. We all together looking straight. It was like one of our slogans in the middle of the
All
year
the
was
nothing.
like all or nothing. Like if you can't give us everything that you got, we don't need 75%. And everybody developed that mindset, and we was all
Right.
together.
Yeah, that run was
Okay.
crazy,
Okay.
man.
What you got, Fred?
Um, Seeing that that game was a blowout, coach, the championship game, right? It was a blowout, right? Was that a little kind of revenge factor for the players, not for you, but for the players coming into that game?
Man, I can remember, bro. I can remember Dorian, like the year that we lost the game, right? I can remember Solomon the day after we lost the game. I can remember each and every one of them kids, like directly the day after the game and every day after that. Like, not just for them, but for me, that's something that we had to live for
Yeah,
365
Right.
days. Like every day that we got in the gym, every time that we stepped on the court, every time that we was out in the community and we saw somebody that was a supporter, like, hey man, I can't believe y'all lost. Like, so when you talk about revenge, I think every kid that contribute to that state championship run,
yeah,
we was waiting on that moment.
yeah.
We was waiting on that moment, and you know, sometimes they say, revenge always got a date. You gotta get that
Right.
catch back. You gotta get the
'Cause
lick back.
it
So,
happened early.
it was it, it was crazy. It was crazy to me because I'm preparing for the game, and then I start to notice they got their own agenda, but they got their own agenda in the right way. Like, we not here to allow them to get
Right.
nothing. And when I saw that, I was like, man, like that's a wonderful feeling when you
Right.
ain't gotta
They
coach them
already.
no more because they ready. Like, they've been waiting on, so now you get to sit back and enjoy the show. So for revenge or catchback or man, whatever you want to call it, I think they worked I think they worked their ass
Yeah.
off
Right.
for it.
They deserve the championship too, coach. That was a long ride. That was a long ride home, man. The year before.
Hmm.
Crazy ride home.
Look, I
Man,
got a question for you, Coach. I see you as you talk about the kids, man. You genuinely happy. You know what I mean? Like you genuinely like what you do. How that help you as a man grow? Because I saw you say you had to change some of your tactics, the way you was trying to reach them, to where you say you went from being overbearing, kind of, sort of, then kind of lessening to where you started looking at it like a big brother role. How did that help you as a man?
man, with just learning how to communicate better to like reach a goal, I think we get stuck in the ways of how we got to do things when we trying to accomplish something that you don't look at it from like a different perspective. You get jaded. You be like, man, look, this what I want. This how I gotta get it. Like you can't tell me. So I think when I started becoming more of a listener, and then also studying like the trends, like they respond better when we do it this way, or we come out, we do things like just learning how to be a listening to understand and not
Yeah,
listening to respond, bro. And less of
yeah,
Hmm.
man. Because I can hear when you speak. 'Cause, it's a learning process we do as we everybody, but we're just growing within our career field. It always relate back to us being what type of man are we gonna be? And as we grow, how are we gonna grow? How are we gonna mold ourselves? And I saw you took that approach and it worked for you. Because I know you tried other things within, and we have that same thing just with being fathers. I don't know if you have kids. You have kids?
yeah, man. I got three. I
Look
got
out,
two
look out.
daughters and one
Congratulations,
son.
brother. But that helps you as a
Appreciate
parent. That helps you as a parent because each kid, just as you know, got to be reached a little differently. And it's this different approach that you took, man. Look, You're doing great things over there, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. We really appreciate it. We have some questions that's gonna come from the audience. What you got, Kevin?
So I want to know what advice do you install in your kids outside of basketball?
Man, just being accountable. Like I try to tell them, like when you leave high school, when you leave this place, like you're gonna be in the real world, and people gonna be expecting you to deliver on things. Like they're gonna be expecting you to show up on time for work. When you have kids, your kids gonna expect you to feed them. Like one of the things I always try to tell them, like with the basketball, look at it as food, and the people around you, you gotta feed them. You don't never want your people around you to
Right,
starve. So you got to make sure that you do the with the food. And then when we get on the court, when it's time to handle business, don't play with your food. So just telling them that they got to be serious about life, man, and you can't just goof off. You
right,
can't take nothing for granted. Why you in school right now, get your grades because that's gonna set you up to have a good future, dog. Like college wise, that's gonna put you in a situation where you get all type of benefits. And if you trying to get a trade or if you trying to start your own business, you won't know how to conduct that because you got an education, you got a solid foundation up under you. So besides basketball, that's the type of advice I'm trying to give any kid that's coming. Well, every kid that's coming to Carver that cross my path. It's big. It's always bigger than basketball, and that's the piece that we try to showcase.
hmm, cool.
What else, Kevin?
Uh, was uh was you surprised that it took you a short period of time to get a championship at Carver, or you expected when you got there that this gonna be my school gonna bring to a championship?
Oh, like actually, when I got there, I was young, man. I was ambitious. I got there with Buddy. That first year, we won 2 games and lost 30+
Right,
games. So something happened, and Buddy wasn't there no more. So I was in a position where I could have walked away, I could have stayed there and grinded it out with the kids that I knew. I chose to stay there, and it just came with
right,
being competitive. Like we just wanted to like bring that competitive nature and spirit back. Then we had some kids that was from the Ninth Ward that was coming to Carver. And we was like, man, these kids got potential. Like they got like a real future in front of them with
right,
basketball. Like a young Solomon in the 8th grade coming. Then a Dorian Finister coming in 9th grade. A kid that's been all over the city, but just so happened living in New Orleans East. Then you got a kid like Willie Anderson that come. Then you got all these other kids that come. So now you're looking at like, man, we got a basketball culture. We got to grow as coaches. We got a chance to win it. Like we could really pull it off. Like the dream became a reality. Like once the dream got in our head, man, we really could go to state. Then it was like we got the state. Now we got to
right.
win it. So yeah, that I ain't think it was going. I came there with the intentions to bring it back, but I ain't know it was gonna come back
Right.
like that. And now the intention is to keep it going.
Exactly. Another question from the audience. What was your speech to them? I guess I mean what was your speech to the basketball team when they lost last year?
It was hard. We lost last year. You had a lot of seniors on that team
Right,
too. Fred, had Fred Payne. You had no, you ain't have Ronald. You had Ronald. We had a bunch of kids, man. So the locker room was sad. You had kids crying all over the place because they gave it their all. I can't even think of everybody's name, but the speech afterwards was like, man, you can't get your head. Like we still was successful. You know, we gonna come back and we gonna do it again. We had 2 seniors in the locker room, so we had to check first, make sure they was okay. Let them know that this ain't it. Life goes on because for a lot of these kids, bro, they think basketball is like the end all be all
right,
when they investing into stuff.
right,
But after we talked to those 2 kids, like the message to the other team was like, after we heal, like after we lick our wounds, we gotta get back to work. Like we got stuff to do. Like we gonna get kids in college. We gonna get ready. We just changed the narrative, bro. Cause like we know we couldn't get back at that moment.
right.
No, so that one was hard. I ain't gonna lie. That was a good question.
Uh, one more question. You said You had a kid out the east. What is your tactic of recruiting kids to come to Carver to play basketball for you?
Man, I got the chance to go see some A programs and pass at some schools that's in the east. Like my tactic be, we got what's in front of us that speak for itself. Like we done been to the Final Four the last
Right,
3 years. Like this class we put kids in Power 5 colleges. Like if you serious about playing basketball and you won't get somewhere, like it should be no reason why you don't choose us. Solomon Washington went to Texas A&M and was the #1 player in the state of Louisiana, Gatorade player of Louisiana. Like you got Willie Anderson. Ain't nobody knew about him. He going to Elkhorn full scholarship. We graduated 7 out of 7
right,
seniors. Like all going to college. Why
Hey,
not come to Carver? You might hear like it might not be the right place for me. Man, we sending kids to college. In football, basketball, we got the best band
girl.
in the state, like,
right,
and we doing good things in the classroom. Like kids
right,
growing in the classroom, man. There's so many kids that come to like that be freshmen or 10th graders and they on like a low reading level. They don't understand how to read. They had these problems. By the time they leave Carver, man, these kids been grown so much that they ready. They ready for the world. So like if that's my recruiting
got
tactic. Like why
you,
you don't want to come to
got
Carver? Like you see us on Instagram, you see our
you.
band, like the good things. Like, why wouldn't you want to send your kid to Carver? If I saw a school win a state championship like that, went to the Final Four 3 years in a row, doing all them good things with them kids, I might have to send my
Right.
kid to
Right,
Carver, man. I, I mean, hey, I'm gonna talk it. Look, ain't no school right now in Louisiana sent kids to these Power 5 universities like we just
Hey,
did.
right.
run it,
That's
dog. Run
amazing.
it.
Ain't
That's amazing.
nobody, ain't nobody won
Right.
playoffs like we just
Run
did.
it. Facts.
Uh,
I mean,
wow.
look at I think I look good and sound good. Our
Right.
football team
Right.
solid. Our team solid. They go to the playoffs every year. They go to the third round. Once they get over this hump, everything up.
Why not?
Why
Mm,
not Carver?
Right.
uh,
That's my recruiting thing.
that's nice. I got
That's my
I got
recruiting
a couple
thing.
more questions from the audience. Somebody wants to know what was your intake on getting suspended after the Kennedy game?
Getting suspended after the Kennedy game. My intake was we was young. I think that was my second year as a head coach. Like one of the things I didn't understand was all the rules in the rule book. Like when a fight break out, we need to control our bench. No kid can lead a bench at all or qualified. The kids that's participating in that altercation, they will be disqualified. So my take on that incident was like as a coach, I had to educate myself on the proper tactics of when something like that break out. It was tragic because we had a good year. I think that year we could have got to the Final Four too, and that would have been four
Right.
Final Four
Right.
appearances. But I would say as a coach, I had to educate myself on how to respond in a moment like that. Like when the fight broke out and all that, like we still could have salvaged that
Right.
moment and still competed minus some kids, but we just all went out there to try to, get the kids and get them out of harm's way. So that's my take on it.
One more question from the audience. How many other schools showed you interest before you picked Carver? I'm sorry.
Man, when I was about to leave West Jeff, I was with Buddy. I was an assistant coach. He gave me a chance to run the JV. So I was about to go to Xavier, man. I was gonna try to coach at Xavier University in New
Okay.
Orleans. I was gonna work with their forwards and they. And Buddy had asked me at the time. He was like, "Man, I'm about to make this Carver move." He was like, "I want you to, come with me, be the assistant, help out, build a culture, bring it back." So I was like, "Man, I won't see what the kids like in New Orleans. I'm from the West Bank. I grew up in Gretna and Algiers. Like I always heard how Orleans had tougher kids. Like
Right.
growing up, it was the East Bank versus the West Bank.
Right.
It's uptown versus downtown. So everybody's saying like, man, we better in sports. We better in basketball. We better in football. So I was like, man, I'm gonna take the opportunity to go work with the kids in Orleans Parish. I'm gonna take the opportunity to go see what the kids like in the ninth ward, because you always hear how the ninth ward is, one of the toughest parts of
Right,
the city. So I just took it to like to that extent. Like it wasn't that many people offering. I was new. I ain't had no experience. I had just came home.
right. So when you got there, was it tough as they said it was?
Was the
Right,
kids tough? I mean, they'll run through a wall for you, but they
Right,
ain't know where they was
right.
going. They was tough. They was tough. Michael Paggio, one of the toughest kids I coached, man. Michael Paggio playing basketball right now at Alcorn State University. One of the toughest kids I ever coached. He started the
right.
program. Michael
Oh,
Paggio.
coach. Look, man, everybody loving you, man. Everybody loving you. I see they got a lot. You got more questions, Kevin?
Uh,
Man, I can't see none of them. I gotta cut it short, man.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Kevin, look, we supposed to have them for 10, 15 minutes. We had them like 20, 25. Look,
right, right. I was that was the last question, man.
It's all, it's all
look, we
love.
really
It's all
appreciate you,
love.
bro. Like I said, man, the name I was sure is all love over here, bro. That's what we do, bro. We show love. We show love because in today's society, it's not popular. It's not popular to
Right.
show love. And us as black men, that's very important for us to show the love. So once again, we're gonna clap you up, coach. You know what I mean? And we're gonna say thank you. And we're gonna say we appreciate you, bro. We appreciate
Appreciate you
everything
coming
you're
through.
doing.
Salute, coach.
What's the name of your other coaches on your
Hey,
staff? What's the name of your other coaches on your staff?
we got Devin Andrews, man. Devin Andrews, he played basketball at Xavier, man. He real good with the kids. He played the point guard spot. We got Blair Brunson. He worked with James Polo with the fast basketball. He helping out, man. He working with the younger kids, trying to send a lot of them to Carver. We got one of my best friends that just joined the coaching staff, Rodney Bartholomew. He from South Plaquemine. He played in the D League, the NBA. So hopefully he can help out with some of our bigger kids and help them develop fundamentals. We got Alvin Mitchell, man. I want to shout out Coach L, man. That's my dog. L started with me. We still rolling. He's not gonna be on the sideline this year, but he's gonna be in the stands, man. He said he's gonna be an active recruiter
Right,
and he gonna support us from a distance. But I want to salute my dog before he before we get off here, because me and him started together. And my dog ain't gonna be on the sideline, but
Right,
he's still
right,
with us.
right.
Thank you, coach,
man. I
bro.
say, man, you doing an awesome job, man. Keep up the good work, man. Keep those kids in your grips and make sure they're still on the right path. Because these days and times, a lot of kids get lost, like lost sheep. So I got to pull them back in. You're doing a great job by keeping them focused, keeping them motivated, keeping them hungry for a championship.
That's what I'm talking
All
We
the
about.
go and
time.
get another
All
one.
the
That's what I'm
time.
talking
Look,
Back to
about.
Hey, I'm
back.
gonna hold you to that, man.
Back to
back,
back, coach. All the
baby.
time.
Gotta go back to back. Back to back. Y'all start working on the designs for the
All the
shirts. We
time.
going back to back.
Back to back. We holding you to that, coach. Back to back. You heard me?
Hey, I ain't gonna say it if I don't want y'all to, bro. I
Thank you,
All the
man. We
time.
appreciate y'all
All
appreciate
having
right,
you,
me on,
appreciate
man.
you
man.
coming on, man.
All
Salute
right,
you,
my
coach.
brother.
Salute you, man.
Hey, man. Say, dude, I
That's some good
love,
insights.
yeah, hey, bro. I love talking to our people, bro, and just hearing all the positive things that we doing.
Right,
Enough of those things are not highlighted. I was glad to have him on. He a young
Right.
guy. God bless him.
right,
God bless him in his program. You know, I pray God keep him
right,
covered. Like I said, it's hard dealing with a lot of these outside issues, and you got your own family. Like he said, he had 3 kids of his own. So you know, when you dealing with
hmm,
outside, when you coaching, just like when we was in the band, Rock. Even though Rock wasn't our father, right? But Rock dealt with a lot of our issues. He
Right.
dealt with a lot of our
right,
issues. So the same thing goes with that coach. He deal with a lot of the issues. You know, and you got to
Right.
go home and
right,
be daddy and husband to wife. You know what I mean? I think that was real great to have him on, bro. What you gotta
right.
say?
Yeah,
What you gotta
that's
say,
great.
Kevin?
Like I said, man, he was a great. I'm glad he was able to make time to come on for us. A lot of things about Carver I didn't really know. I didn't know that he was recruiting and getting a lot of kids into college. A lot of times we watch kids play football in Carver, they be good as hell, but they don't go no further than First Street or Desire Parkway or Benefit as far as they go.
Right,
We had a lot of great kids that came out of Carver that should have been basketball legends right now to today. We should be talking about them. But the job that he's doing, man, is great.
right.
Just say Fred.
Well, man, I I want to see the back-to-back championship. Me, I would love to see that. You know what I mean? Doing great things for kids. The whole school staff doing some great things over there at that school, man. I I'm seeing things happen at Carver that I never seen. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to salute that. Like we got to give credit to that. A lot of them things don't be
Right,
spoke on. So shout out to the whole school. Shout out to the whole staff, everybody.
These last 2 weeks been good shows, man. Been feel good shows. Feel good shows. It felt good to kind of be reminded of who we are.
Right,
And that what it kind of was. It was like a reminder of who we are, where we come from. And it's good to know that we got great things coming. That's why I said, man, these type of shows are needed not just because it's us, but we need more positive shows. We need to be showing more positive, man, to keep things
right,
alive.
right,
I mean, to keep that brother covered, to keep that brother won't do everything that he want to do in his program. That's a state championship, 6 years. Come on, bro. You know that's hard
right.
work. You win what? Winning two
It is
games.
hard work.
Come on, man. Because you gotta transition these kids' minds. You gotta make them believe they're a champion, they're a winner. You gotta make them
Right,
believe it.
right.
So that's why I was like, just to hear. I like to
That's
see
the
people happy to do their job.
right.
Like he
right,
like it, and you can tell that he like it. You know what I mean? I like that.
right.
What you about to say, Kurt?
For me,
Yeah, you about to say something.
I'm about to say, I'm about to say nothing, man. I'm sitting there watching, listening to you talk.
Oh, I
Why you gonna
thought you
jump
put
on
that
me?
big finger up. I thought, man, look, that's why I said, okay, what you about to say?
I'm about to say nothing, but I know one thing, it's past my dinner time.
What
What you
everything about
what you
food,
about to
brother?
eat, bro? What you about to eat? What's on the
Now, see,
menu, bro?
I'm juicing, dog. I've been juicing all week. I'm trying to lose about 50 cents.
You juicing? Talking about
Try to go down to a quarter size.
trying you can get my weight, dog. Don't get my size.
No, dog. I was just sitting there listening to Earl close the show out. You always want to jump on people, dog. That I told you, for everybody watching, bro. He been recruit niggas in high school, hold my trophy. Look
See?
at say, you hold his hat. Look on my hat, Fred. Ah,
I just want to know what you had to say, dog. Like I said, we had an awesome guest on, bro.
I am.
Just want to know
Yes, we did, man.
your input on it,
Tune
man.
in next week, dog.
Yeah,
Like
Like
yeah.
and
and
share,
share.
y'all.
Share everybody.
I need everybody to
Like and
like
share,
and share.
y'all.
Share it with your
Don't
grandparents.
forget.
Share it with your aunties, your uncle. Hell, share with your dog. Make him a Facebook page. He can watch too.
Everybody like and share. Y'all follow us on our other social media platforms. Y'all can follow me at Beast by E Guyton. Y'all can follow me on Instagram. Y'all can follow me at TikTok, beastbyeGuyton.com. Y'all go to my website. If you want me to make you a brim, I can make you a brim. These are custom brims. Rabbit, beaver, nutria. I do not make regular wool. Rabbit, beaver, nutria. I can do that. I do not make regular wood. You know what I mean? So holler at me if you want that. 504-252-2525. Want some of the gear? Go to the
Hey, dog.
site. You can order the gear. What you got to say, Cal?
Say, dog, you can make me a trout, like a speckled trout hat, or a bass hat, or something.
Say that again.
You think you can make me a speckled trout hat, or some bass skin on that bitch or something?
To go fishing?
Uh, yeah, for fishing noodle. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's Cat the
I'm
Comedian, man. Y'all follow me on Facebook, Instagram, man. B Bundles on Deck with a Z. Follow me. You already know. Hashtag I tried. Get your hashtag I tried shit. Let me tell you what this logo means. Anything
telling
you
you.
tried in life, whether it was like parenting, job, whatever you tried, and when you did 100% of, you put 100% into it, but it didn't work out in your favor, don't worry about it. Hashtag you tried. All you can do is try, man. You got free.
I'm gonna keep trying, dog. I'm gonna keep fucking trying. But
Keep
anyway,
trying, bro.
look,
Put that-
man, follow me at Free504 on Instagram, Free504 on Twitter. Get your good people shirts. We're gonna have the all love over here shirts and merchandise coming soon for the crew. So be looking out for that. Get at your boy. If anybody wanna display their talent, any type of talent, y'all inbox me, Earl, a comedian, Kev, with the sunshades on at 10 o'clock at night. Inbox me.
Yo, I'm in the West
Holla
Coast.
at
The
me.
sun still up.
Oh, yeah, you ain't got no West Coast.
Hey, right quick before we leave, man. We are taking this thing to another level. We are serious about this show. We are serious
Right,
about y'all as our audience. We
right,
have a a symbol that we want to put out there. We want to know from the audience, what do y'all think about our logo? We're gonna start rocking this logo. Everywhere y'all see us, y'all see this logo.
right,
Y'all can get y'all this all love over your shirt. When we
right.
put the logo up, I want to know what y'all think about the logo. If y'all like the logo, the shirt's gonna start rolling off the hot press. Just hit up Night Ward did it, get your size and your measurements, and yeah, everything y'all in about 5 days.
Yeah.
Look, and another thing, topic. If there's anything that you guys want us to talk about, man, hit us up. Like I said, we do have shows we have planned, but if it was something that you guys want us to talk about, like I said, just DM us, inbox us. We don't mind putting it in rotation. Like I said, we
Right,
doing this to
Right.
help each other. It's not about us, it's about all of us.
right. Y'all part of this.
All right,
So
fellas.
like and share. Like and share. Y'all
Everybody need
part
to
of this.
like and share, like and share, like and share. Let's get some shout
Right.
outs. Who we got in the building before we get off here? What's up, James O'Connor?
Heron Watts.
I see you in the
Who's that,
building.
Heron?
What's up here? I see you, baby.
Chicago Bears, huh?
I see the Cavs made it in. The Cavs
Yeah.
late, but go back and rewatch it.
What's up,
The Bears
Charlene
don't win
Jackson?
2 games.
What's up, Claudia? I see you, Vaughn.
What
Oh,
up, Vaughn?
that who that is?
What's
Somebody
up,
asked for the
Brina?
number again. Oh, you was asking for my number? It's 504-252-2525 for the custom
Hey, bro.
hats.
Before you
What you
get
got?
over here, get off. I need a hat, bro. But I need you to make sure my ears, my ears, them bitches small and they stick out. I need you to
So
fix that right. I
Your
want a
ears,
hat.
what is that
your
you
ears good
want
for
me
the
You
to
gotta
corners
make
and
do?
sure
nipples.
my ears, yeah, my ears small and they stick out. So I need you to make sure that's right.
Hey,
I
that boy,
got you.
Desire Vaughn said we didn't talk about the shoot at Xavier. We talked about it, Vaughn, earlier in the show. We're gonna do another show on that shooting on
Yeah,
these graduation
hey
episodes.
man, again, man,
So
prayers to
tune in. We're gonna
prayers
talk
to the
about it again, Vaughn.
grandmother, prayers to the
What's up,
grandmother,
Snapper?
man, that
What's up,
got killed at the
Breeder?
graduation.
What's up, Makia?
Hey, Earl.
What's up?
That boy Fred, see when heck his ears too small. You know, Fred got them corn ears. You put your nickel in that bitch earlier. Them back in the day, you put nickels and quarters in the ears
I
before
know
you play
them
the
bitches
video game.
small. That's why I just told him. That's why you got to make sure my hat right.
I got you, dog. What's up, Felicia? I got you, bro. I got you, bro.
And we
What's up,
need we
hustle
need
money,
Kev a
young
hat.
deuce?
We need Kev a hat that match them fucking sunshades he have on. Yeah.
Say, dog, these ain't sunshine, dog.
What the fuck
Say, you know
is
what? I ain't worried about you. I ain't worried about you, Louis the 14th.
bitch, you
That
got
fucking
on
Frankie and Johnny in
sunshades
front of you.
inside.
I got my picture of the island in there.
Inside, bitch, you got on sunshades. Big ass gazelles on your fucking
Them-
face. I said, what
them-
the fuck you doing?
Hey, that been Fred, that boy Fred had a full out check for 3 weeks on the show. Now you got a motherfucking Louis the 14th sofa. with a fucking Picasso picture in the background. I didn't know Frankie Johnny was still open.
Let it have it.
I got my
Let,
$50. Let him have
let
it.
it have
Oh, funny, man.
it.
Before we
Bro.
do about the shout outs, man, before we
Much
get off here,
love to
what's up,
all y'all,
Durant?
man.
That was stupid, man. I'm about to get off here,
It's
man.
all
What's
love
up,
over here,
Darrell
man.
Wilson? All right, man. We about to get off here, man. I'll just give some shout outs before
I
we
see
go,
man, there's a
man.
Miranda. I see y'all here, Miranda. West Bank
What's
girl,
up,
that's what that is.
Miranda? Let me see. What's up, Tori Allen? Paul Mickey? What's up, Rick Spitz? Man, look, we appreciate y'all watching, bro. We appreciate y'all
Yeah,
tuning
man.
in.
Appreciate all the love, y'all.
Every Wednesday we here 8 to 9:30. Y'all already know what's the name of the show.
All love over
All
here.
love over
All love
here.
over here.
We gonna holler at y'all, man. We gonna see
Nice to
y'all
meet y'all,
next
fella.
Wednesday,
See y'all
man.
next week.
Y'all be
Peace
cool.
out.
Out.
One.